Steal you!
Rivalries everywhere.
Lock in, lock in.
And ENCE was birthed inside this arena. A household name, they became inside this arena. And another chance here with the Polish lineup to make their name known.
Let me see those Polska Gurumske.
And we're kicking this show.
Let me see that white
Mirage,
red emoji, bro.
For history. Team Falcons on that T side. ENCE will start on the defense.
Are you blood?
And this round's about
blood.
settling nerves, settling
That
into
didn't make
this
any
environment.
sense. What a
It's
shit
huge
knife drop
energy
combo.
rush you get out there, adrenaline pumping, and those young players.
My blood took the bag to buy a flip knife for real forest. Ah, hell nah.
And Kyler, they haven't been in this environment before.
Last chance on the prediction.
Pushed up towards ramp. Glaive going to be smoked off, and right out of spawn, Falcons calling for the A execute.
Come on.
And as Glaive first
Come on.
D-Hot inside the ramp, waiting to go. The drill run is rattling away, but he's down first.
Nine.
Forces follow up, and this is good for Falcons.
Hard.
CT spawn. It's a clean, decisive pistol, but ENCE begin to bite back. It's Hades. And he's got a bone to pick tonight. He's got points out of that. Hades falls. Magis follows up. And the experience seems to be coming out on top at the moment. Kyler locked out in a 1v4.
We need a timeout.
Yeah, this is a rough pistol round for ENCE. They're going to be knocked out immediately. A good execution from Falcons and not enough production. But as you said, settling nerves, getting used to this environment. So much of the focus, so much of the workload feels on Glaive's shoulders. That experience IGL. Getting these guys to just relax, get comfortable in this stage, in this crowd. And Kyler tapping away, can't connect.
Are these teams worse than FaZe and G2?
Secured by Falcons.
What the hell is that hoodie, bro?
This man behind him is not going to be feeling any nerves in this moment. Zonic's been up here so many times. So many trophies picked up over the years, and you can see that Falcons look pretty composed into this pistol. They kept it simple. And that's the scariest factor about this. Much like in the earlier series, the FaZe versus G2, Falcons also have those players like Magisk, like Sun Pius.
They get better when 1.5 mil on a fucking coach and $5 fucking dollars on an art
and that's
designer.
Experience that ENCE doesn't have. And despite the fact that both teams come into this as new rosters, new teams, a little bit shaky, you have to imagine Falcons are going to have another gear that they know how to get to.
No.
There's Madden shutting down an early push, double kill, and a 5-on-3.
It's not Sponge Machine. I can do a little bit more or less,
as early as possible.
It's going to be more waffling in this
when
one.
you lose two players this early, the force buy becomes so difficult from this point, and you're giving Falcons the best start to this game possible. That force buy is going to be a little bit rough going against him for the moment. Hades and
like
inside
this, no?
the A bomb site with the scout. First chance, tags up Snappy. A little bit of information passed over.
Oh man.
Straight to the dome. Nice shot back from Hades. And a great read. Immediate shift to the B bomb site. They see him trying to storm up Catwalk.
Dice has so many dick crafts, by the way.
B bomb site's going to be under pressure.
He cooked in his
back
free
into
time.
Position early on with the Deagle behind the bench. We know what D-Hot can do with that Deagle. Up against his former teammate, and this time he is taken out. Madden finds him behind that bench with no issue.
That was our force buy.
Alone on the other side of the map. Yep, all about saving that MP9. So early going, Falcons going to get a leg up in the next round.
This is looking goofy, and I'm not talking about goofy.
This is where it gets to calm down. This is where you get to have a little bit more of a conversation. Not only is Glaive going to be under that pressure,
nervous or some
as well,
shit.
Standing behind ENCE. Going to have to be using his timeouts wisely when he notices the pressure causing his players to crumble a little bit. That's going to be a huge role for the coach and in-game leader in tandem. We noticed as soon as they qualified into the spot, we've seen that look over from Kubin to Taz. They know how much it means to be back in here again.
Guys, prediction self-destruct in a minute. Last chance to enter now. Refresh the stream if you don't see it.
Everything is shot, and Falcons have a good start on the T side. And Steel was touching on that on the desk, Jason, about some of the CT side weaknesses that ENCE might have. They take some risks. They really got this far because of those risks, but sometimes it can unravel this defense. Just going through the motions. Molotov's clear connector. Boros on the big stage. This raw talent player. Sending a top middle instead. It's Snappy to open up the round with that kill on the Mac tank. Glaive is taken out of play. And they're hoping that Falcons walk into this B stack, but with that kill towards the A bomb side, it's likely the pathway opened up. But they're still focusing towards this B side of the map right now, and if they bring that bomb on over, they're backing off right now. It's already
Goofy in trouble.
Calling it off, calling them over. Utilities just going to see if they can flush anyone out.
It's God against us.
But they already know where the end game is. From a Falcons perspective, we've talked so much about the experience on this roster. One player, Boros, less experienced. Really his first big Sage playoffs that he has here in Katowice. This is his first time in this environment as well. And for him, it's
Don't let the bad thoughts win.
We got to carve out a position in this team of experienced champions that he's got around him. He's trying to find his role and his position to stay within this squad.
Losing 3 rounds in a row means nothing.
Down the stretch. And we'll see for the first time what he can deliver in front of a packed out crowd.
Here we go.
Round 4. First time Falcons have all the weapons that they'd like.
Full by now.
Excuse me, ENCE has all the weapons they'd like.
Oh! Let's go, Hardest.
And that's going to be ENCE opening up with the first kill. And not only that, but they've done damage to Boros, who's down to 8 points. So he'll back away. Mid is given on over to the CTs temporarily.
And low HP.
And Snappy's the only player still sticking around to fight and force those players back into short. Oh, Hades is going to be so important for this team. Unfortunately, goes down to Madden, challenging at the B-bomb site. Goofy can't win it either. And if Madden's going to make these plays all game long, your defense is going to be under a lot of pressure. And here comes Boros late into this round through short. He's looking to join up with Madden. That's already created that space and brought the pressure, but Madden is stepping up. A 7-1 start here on the Spodek stage. And his teammates, well, they're with him. And they've got the advantage in front of them. Madden now has the
he can't, he can't.
He's using to the market.
I told you, bro.
This time it's a missed shot. Madden misses for the first moment.
4 in a row.
Will retreat. It has to be the safe call here for ENCE. Yeah, that up in that position.
When are the thoughts coming? Like
what a round from Madden, just
the bad thoughts.
That B bomb site, stepping through the holes.
7-0, I would say.
Very nice kills with the Galil.
It's still all good. It's still all good.
ENCE has to contend with. And that's unfortunate for Hades, who opened up the round so well. Just didn't get into the right position at the right time. A little bit too wide. You missed that shot. You got nowhere to go. You're out in the open, as we could see. So Madden takes full advantage and builds upon it. Bit of a hole early on for ENCE.
I'll make a deal with you. If any 13-0 during the playoffs, aka today or tomorrow, $3K giveaway.
They know that support behind them inside of the
10
stadium will
winners, $300 knives.
They've got to start winning rounds.
Bang!
For that to really kick in. 3 players with no kills still on the inside.
Fuck, I should have hired thoughts after ENCE got 1 round.
Starting round 5 and haven't yet found success.
Lock in, bro.
But M4 is back in hand. This time no op on Hades, and right out of spawn, Falcons is going to go back to an A execute.
Only 3?
Bro,
fucking Misgift has doubled my viewers and he spins the wheel for fucking 1 gifted, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Glaive looks...
I do not want to hear it. But you tell me that I'm cheap, bro? Nah, bro.
And they pop in, and they popped open Kylar instantly. ENCE are not able to hold at all. No kills going their way at the moment. Openings are becoming an issue. Yeah, they are, and here comes Hades to try and plug that gap, but all the flashes are keeping it awkward, and Hades has to step up, and he won't. He's cut down at the bottom of the step. Absolutely no shot.
Sideshot, 0 kills. Glaive, 0 kills.
Left for ENCE, realizing
Goofy,
no money in the
0 kills.
And they're trying to get away, but Boros is
Goofy,
about to
Goofy.
Goofy in front
what?
of him.
We're so not snappy right now.
They will at least save inside that
playing like me.
Site. But Falcons have got so much money already
on a really bad day.
It's going to be a 5-0 lead for the T side. This half starts to get so hard now. As you mentioned, with the money, you got to do it the hard way if you're ENCE. You're going to have to win 3-4 rounds in a row before you ever get a light buy. And we're getting to the point where that's basically what's left in the half. So might be a time for a timeout from Cuban to call, have a conversation. Make sure the guys can take a breath, but that's a
Boros mouth breather. I swear mouth breathers are better at CS, bro. Jabby and Boros are both insane, bro.
Just yet.
There must be some physics behind it, bro.
And it's been very
simple like more oxygen for your brain if you breathe through the mouth, something like that. I don't know.
Control, Madden challenging over at the B bomb site, but nothing fancy, but nothing slow-paced in map
or
control.
less oxygen.
Punched in the
and you don't think as much, but you focus on aiming.
Back in
Jabby and Boros both got crazy aim. And they are both mouth breathers, I think.
They went out in the quarterfinals, and it's looking to go a step further this time.
I may gotta start doing it as well. Because I'm not lacking strats, I'm lacking aim a little bit.
We'll see what they've got. Cuban having that conversation. We'll see what they come out and change. They're losing in so many aspects of the game. Opening kills, defending against executes. Economically, they're behind.
These are two early adopters of the coaching role. So much experience as a coach. Zonic and Kuban on either side. Decades of coaching experience at this point, and they've got that battle. And so far,
4 M4s, 1 MP9.
He's had the better start.
We need a round slowly but surely. Sunpayas doesn't even have a kill.
Look to recover this CT
they don't even need to activate
to
win the rounds.
And Madden, who's been an absolute nuisance, is running outside of this A
Come
ramp.
on.
He's stuck behind triple alone.
What?
He's overrun, he's overwhelmed. And enter
Thank you, Kyler.
Side, but that kill back from Kyler just reopens a dream, a chance for this retake. So much
10 HP
coming in towards jungle.
Well, 3 Molotovs streaming on his escape, and it looks like Ents kind of want to go for this a little bit. They want to stick around. They want to actually feel like they're fighting for something and want to get a gift.
Nice M4 Is that 2x out of your holo?
Execute is so convincing because they run through the Molotov. There's so much follow-up utility to keep them away from the retake.
Look,
and once again, Ents can't even battle for this. They're going to back off and concede, and Falcons is up to 6.
Yeah, they look rattled at the moment, and it's understandable as to why you would feel that way. So much pressure on these.
We didn't get here all the way. We eliminated Astralis.
That's the key word too, because when you look at that coming out of a timeout,
we eliminated who else? Navi?
Changing a game plan, adding a trick into the CT defense.
No, Vitality.
Just kind of throw it all off kilter.
To be here.
Up slope. Not even extinguishing the Molotov.
We're not going down to fucking Falcons.
The Molotov and fighting, and there was no chance for Ents to expect it, no chance for anyone to get back in time.
9.
And this kind of start is only going to hurt Ents as well. Like sitting back here, getting in your own head. You see they want to go for the retake, but there's absolutely no chance for it.
The good news for Ents right now is Hades is back on the AWP, and that was the one bright spot. And calling it a bright spot, it might even be a little bit much.
There won't be a 13-0.
That's about it. We'll see if it can deliver.
That's why I said 3K. It's not going to happen, Lil Pop.
Aggressive and push middle.
Keep believing, Lil Cappuccino.
He kind of wants it.
You're delusional, bro.
Definitely wants an opportunity here, and he's got it. Goofy crosses behind that smoke, and Sunpayas locks it in. So opening kill, Falcons have it, and Magix looks to follow it up. Pushing out of Palace. Molotov under the wood to clear it. They look composed at the moment, Falcons. They look so composed. And Ents have to try and disrupt that. Glaive with a signature play. Come on. Going for the swing. Getting back into connector. Glaive.
Oh, thank God. They could have been a double.
Comes to defend him. Now
4v3.
Push out through the ramp is coming in. This time from Snappy, who's got himself in towards the sandwich. Just playing in Palace with him. As Ents have gathered around the corner, this is their best chance to win a round yet. And they've even got utility to push back that Palace play.
Do they know about Snappy?
That's no idea.
That's the next one. Shadow show. Snappy looks up. Oh, what
13 HP. Tyler, refrag, bang.
Can't do anything more.
No way, 2v2.
An opportunity for Sunpayas.
Yeah, 2v2 established off the back of that kill from Sunpayas.
And Dacha already low.
I'm sure Glaive would have absolutely thought he had that kill locked in, but Snappy steps up. And now Sunpayas dives out of Palace, sees that the site is clear. Well, fake plan to try and draw a push from those Ents players, and Hades, he's going for it. Nades open, that shot goes down to Magisk. He's got to land those. He's got to hit those in this situation. And now it's Diha up against his ex-teammates.
Oh!
First kill through the smoke. So
no way!
Down, but Magisk takes him out through the smoke.
Hard-fought round, but what a kill from Snappy over in Cubby. Just holding his nerve, 1 kill down, and they have to keep for information. They don't know what's coming. They don't know how committed Falcons are, and that's perfect opportunity.
Imagine how this feels. You feel like you're letting down the whole country.
Back this time for Ents, still not coming out on the winning end.
This shit starts to weigh on you. Lock in, bro.
And the orb's still here for Hades, but you've got to get the rest of the players involved. You've got to get Goofy in here too. And Hades misses that.
We just need one round for confidence.
Up through the window, he'll retreat, he'll change his position, and Kylar's pushed through Palace. So Diha locks that off, make sure that he can stay in that position. But once again, Falcons have looked to mid.
They have complete control. Ents haven't fought for it in this round.
Goofy is 0 and 4.
Catwalk we go. The ult providing cover over the smoke.
Down onto the back of Snappy, that's half health gone. He'll cover off connector as the rest of his teammates make the play for B, because once again, Madden is the player over there getting control of the apartments.
There's so much pressure in mid though that Glaive doesn't feel comfortable rotating quite yet. Hades is going to back up into it. Lost focus, taken down, a little bit of disorganization in the defense, and this B bomb site is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Goofy playing from the van gets absolutely brutalized by the utility. Glaive swings out, but that risky play does not pay off. At this moment, Falcons in full control. And Just shaking at this point. Goofy's got to step
Goofy, I'll save ya.
First kill.
First kill.
Of this map.
Yeah, man.
D-Hut comes to
2v3, 2v3.
And a 2v3
Come on, if Goofy gets his kill, it's on.
Goofy's got to know.
It's on.
Jumped out that window, and Goofy's having a big moment.
2v2.
Boris is coming back over
30
to
seconds
the
to plant.
apartments, and that's where the last two ENCE players currently occupy.
Boris has bomb. If we kill Boris, it's over.
Couldn't seize the chance.
If we kill Boris,
Now
it's
just
over.
holds for his moment
Goofy,
yet again,
timing,
but
timing.
the timing as he looks
My
away.
days.
This fight is awkward.
He's looking trapped.
This fight is prolonged and is indicating
That's
that
it.
he doesn't know both
Nice
players
giveaway,
are
Chet.
back to the market, and now he's focusing on this. And
Shoot that!
and it's Goofy that gets them it. He steps up massively in the B-bomb site from 0 to 4 kills in 1 round.
That's almost an impossible situation. Goofy is equal parts plays that well.
I feel
and
bad.
just gets extremely lucky. For the majority
Should
of
we
that,
still
he
do the
can just
giveaway?
hide and smoke and pray.
$1,000?
Biding his time. But when he gets those moments, he delivers.
You guys were
Goofy
so
gets it
close,
off
bro. I
the
feel
two
bad,
sides.
bro.
Now they've got to build on this.
No, don't do it. You're way too kind to us. No, you already gave away 2K last week. No, Mark, please don't. We love you. Oh, ha. Close, guys, close.
Overlooked, one of the most difficult, thankless roles. And now Hades
I
starts
can't
off
thank
the
this
next
community enough, bro.
opener that he connects.
They have to build on this. It's must
Thank you, guys.
win round for ENCE. You have to string two together here.
Hardest.
Hades eyes on Palace, changes his position up.
Look at Madden. Madden's already at the top of A ramp. He's already challenging in towards Skylar with the peak, and he's eventually got the kill.
There it is.
The noisy dismount coming in from Madden off Tetris. Couldn't stack them up quick enough, and Kylar swings out from Underwood. So ENCE up 2 players.
Let's
Seems
get some
to have
momentum
shaken off
going.
A few of those nerves, but Sampaius comes back to claim the life of Diha.
Yeah, that's an easy one to get back. A little bit of aggression from Diha and Goofy. And here's the disaster. Not only is it 2 kills,
Sloppy but good.
it's opened up the entire
Sometimes it
B-bomb
has to be.
site. That is all the defenders. And now ENCE is going to have to spread across the map. They're going to have to close that gap, but they don't quite know where the commitment's coming. Still nervous about middle,
Bomb
but all
towards
their
B.
resources are in the wrong place.
It's going to take some time still for Falcons to get to that bomb
Big
site, so
flank.
maybe Glaive can find
Crowd,
himself
you better
in an
shut your
impactful
mouth.
position.
Timing on this is spectacular.
Oh, no, they're
for
going to do.
Glaive.
It
Oh,
absolutely
and then they're
is.
behind.
This maneuver could eradicate this round for Falcons. As Glaive gets in behind, good night Magisk, and Sampaius sprints.
What is
He now
Sampaius
knows
gonna
he's
do, bro?
alone in this one.
But he's got time with the ult. He's got time to get this bomb plan and be in position
Not
to
if he
pick off
waits.
those rotations.
And he's unfazed by the big moment. He's unfazed by the stage.
Glaive's going for a reposition, or he's coming back.
Oh, jeepers.
Puts that bomb down, locks it in inside of the site, now detected. Searches for Hades, who he replaced so long ago. He's got the scope ready, waiting for that swing. But
Abs
Hades,
refrag, abs refrag,
he
abs
eventually
refrag.
goes around, and Sampaius connects it.
Not like
now
this.
looking for a follow-up, but
Glaive
he's
activates.
from 2
Oh.
sides, and they overrun him. The Spanish Alper is no more, and ENCE do find their 2nd in a row.
Yeah, man, bro. Passport for Glaive.
Second in a row. A tough fought round as well. Timeout is called by Falcons. That's Zonic saying he doesn't want any of them to come back into this game. He doesn't want them to have any kind of momentum whatsoever, so puts the stop to
What
it
is that?
as fast as possible.
What the
Coming out
hell?
of the timeout. Back-to-back rounds run at the B bomb site.
Dude,
And how
9!
can claw back
You
to give
gotta
them a
be
chance
kidding.
in the second
That's the
half?
worst one. Sorry. Why would they put their own merch as a gray? That makes no sense. Why are they shit-talking themselves? It was right next to a red. I got baited. Oh, man. Polska Górumka. What do
That
you
is
mean
the
gold?
question. How
Was it
much
gold?
can ENCE bring back? And
It was
Diha up
great,
through
no?
middle. It's Boros down first, so that's the start that ENCE would like.
Oh.
But now Hades, he's tested towards CT because Falcons have pounced out of the ramp already. 2 players at Tetris. Glaive cannot afford to swing
That
into
makes
the off,
sense.
so he changes his position. He comes out. He's on the
I actually
bottom
like that
level of
merch
those
a lot.
stairs. And Sampaius goes for the peek, but it's a missed shot, and it's chaos as players are peeking with nades in hand.
5v4.
No kill yet for Glaive. He knows they're getting closer. He
Not
knows
such
he's got a
good.
fight in front of him, but the Danish in-game leader cannot hold. Madden breaks through him.
What a tight angle for Madden. That extended
Goofy
to
flank.
Oh, Goofy's here already. Double dink. Do
Yeah,
not
man.
realize it's
Oh,
so
Goofy, Goofy.
Doesn't matter. Goofy's arrived to the big stage.
He really has some of the most impactful moments.
Oh, my days! That was so sexy!
Dances with death.
That was one of the sexiest thing I've ever seen, and I have seen the Drake League. My days.
Took a moment to get comfortable with that big round in the B bomb site, and he has the confidence to flank. He has the confidence to wrap around the back. And Diha with the lovely
Disgusting.
Yeah, we take that one. Well, all that money that had built up for Falcons a couple rounds ago is disappearing. This is the last buy, and then they'll start to really struggle.
From 7-0 to 7-3.
Almost broken through.
ENCEvs applies pressure towards the ramp, but it's smoked out now. The CTs will hold it without losing that first player. It's important that ENCEvs do not suffer
New banner.
the opening disadvantage, and Boros is burning away. Has to use the smoke to stay alive here.
It's going A. It's going A this whole time. They might even come through the smoke on slope. No one's present inside the bomb site.
looking at it.
When they rotate back, they're going to be in for a world of hurt.
Oh, this could be absolutely devastating for ENCEvs if they're not in the position to deal with this play up towards them. Hades has to strike. He does, but it's an instant peak. Not ready for Madden to be so close already. Falcons have significant control of this A bomb site. It's got to be a retake.
And Dia's so low, he's got to work up some courage to get aggressive. He can't stop the plant whatsoever.
Oh, Sanpai did a crazy catch in this position.
There it is. There's the kill on Dia.
It's a good shot. He'll drop back.
I actually know about someone else.
The connector, no love lost for some bias.
Nuts, I think.
He doesn't care. He gets a kill on CT, flicks back to the connector, and now it's Falcons up a player in this post plant. And ENCEvs aren't getting closer.
Kits available.
Eventually, they use their final pieces of utility. It's Kylor and Goofy, two of the most inexperienced players that will be in the playoffs, and they realize they can't win this
New
one.
CS2 banner.
Back away. They've got to get
Dude.
out of there. And
I
Falcons
drew this
will
shit
move
in
to
high
lose to
school
8
or primary
rounds
school
as
at
we
least
head
like
into
probably
the
like
last
6
half.
times, bro. That's a classic.
For Goofy, and he'll get that
Where the fuck did it come from? We all drew that at least once. No?
Tool. That round, Falcons neutralized
Unless
it,
you're
not
a
with
zoomer.
utility, but just a solid trade game. If he's going to stand in the open and get our player in Palace, we're going to be jumping over the top and
Classic.
chasing it down because he's got nowhere to
I
go.
felt so artistic every time I drew it.
Falcons as they
I
break
thought it
into
was
the ball site,
fucking
and then some Pius
Leonardo
takes
da
over.
Vinci, bro.
Oh, it's such a nice shot to actually select one target. Sometimes you can be overwhelmed as the AWP there, and
It's okay,
the
Adam.
shot will go between the wickets, but this time connecting.
This A bomb site has been a weakness this entire half, and they're coming through the molly again. This time,
You're
Blade is
crazy,
blind.
bro.
And once again,
Punish
three
him.
bomb sites set up for the retake, boys.
And Martin gets to the back of triple. In fact, he continues his push. He gets in towards CT, and he could be the devastating factor here.
This is really
Pushing
bad.
forward to Falcons' 9th round, but it's a big shot from Glaive. ENCEvs looking to stay in this half and get 4 out of it. But it's still so difficult. That shot
Guys, it's all
big
smoke
kill
kills.
from Kylor.
But there's a trade each and every time. Each and every time the kill comes out for ENCEvs.
Nice.
This time,
3v2.
Hayes has got it.
No
He's
trade
got
this
it.
time.
Kyler adds in.
And
Oh,
just
God.
Magic's life towards
If
the
one guy
ramp.
can clutch on
He'll hold
Falcons,
his
it's magician.
position. Inside
Oh,
of the
man.
breach, it's a big one on Kylor. That deep juice being stuck, and Hades will bring him down. ENCEvs make a half of it. They come
Boys.
back in, and this matchup is still up for debate.
For it being a 7-0 at the beginning, 8-4 doable.
Steer this ship. And
Ohne sign? I didn't see it.
Similar positions
For real,
taken
for real?
as Falcons running their T-side pistol. Diha's about to have a fight in Palace up against his
Side shot.
former AWPer. He's got eyes on him.
Pistol
but
would be
the timing
cream.
as he steps on back. Sampaio is looking to swing around that pillar. And it's such an awkward fight all the meantime. It's ENCEvs making their way through the ramp. They're getting into this bomb site. And Diha's
It's so
just keeping
sloppy.
them distracted, but the fight is going down in jungle. A couple of kills from Madden. And ENCEvs this time
Oh,
have
no.
well, they've fallen apart on the T side. It's a big hole from Falcons. It's
Play,
completely
play, play.
different than what we've seen in that first half, and that's 9-4, cleaned up.
You said Dia is keeping
no.
Sampaio distracted. I think it's the other way around.
And we
Sampaio's holding
100%
Dia out
did
from
some
being involved in that
chanting
hit
during the
whatsoever.
halftime
Well, all
with
of his
the crowd.
teammates are getting obliterated. They could have used that second player or that other player
Directly
fighting
silenced
from
again.
Palace, and Sampaio just has him frozen there the whole round. A hit goes nowhere. And that hole gets a little bit deeper for ENCEvs, down 5.
Fuck. Did I see
They're
Glaive's
down
block? Yeah.
to
They
just
all have the
blocks and
Polska Guru
P250
blocks
because there was
that
no
I posted
bomb plant
yesterday.
found.
Boss.
And this has got to be a mega comeback, but it is still only the first map of this series. It's a
Someone in
best
our
of 3.
community invented it.
Falcons have picked into Mirage. This is their decision to take the battle to here.
Unless it's sold, I
So
don't know.
far, it has been very good for them. It gets even better for Sampaio as he mows them down at Palace finally brought down by that Glock. Took a little bit more pepper than he would have liked, but eventually Hades takes it. And big headshot on the P250. He'll not be bad to a couple of kills there.
Okay.
That's
We're
a
full by now.
fantastic triple kill for Sunpius, not least of which it means he gets the AWP in this next round if he wants it. This first gun round, 6,200. That's a huge weapon to have out on the field of play and can be a massive danger to ENCE as they try and begin this comeback. They need to take that first step forward. Doing it with AK-47s, plenty of nades, plenty of utility. But again, that AWP on the other side of the map can dictate a lot.
Another technical, bro.
Tech issue again here for ENCE.
On our side again.
They'll feel the energy if they win this gun round. They've got to do it the hard way. The T side comeback, 10-4 down.
It's going to be a big test. ENCE as well. I mean, Diha's going to be over in Palace. He'll be on the extremity. Kyler's going to be on the extremity at the B halls. The interesting thing is those two players provide a lot of opening kills for the ENCE squad. The other three players going to be working map control in middle.
Deitcher, you got this.
Now, Falcons in the first half found a weak point in the defense early, that A bomb site.
Money always wins. I hate you, bro.
They found it early. They kept coming back
Maverick,
to it, kept leading on it, kept causing it to break round after round. ENCE need to find a similar weakness. They need to find a similar hole that they can exploit to close the gap in this scoreboard.
Blah made a fucking time. Money always sins.
Smoke out to window instantly. Boris looks to fight early on. He'll spam a full magazine down to top mid because he knows he's got his teammate Madden there with him. He's trying to provide support, and Madden is making a mess of them top mid. Good trade back from Hades. Needed that one to go their way.
Yeah, but nobody could swing out on the initial contact from Goofy, so that's a brilliant double kill from Madden. He got them started in the first half in the first few rounds. He's done it again here.
Timing for Boros just at that window smoke. He sensed a chance. He nearly walks away with another kill for the Falcons, but that missed opportunity keeps ENCE in this round. Probably until this point, though, because that kill from Magisk has really made this T-side round now very difficult.
Money buys happiness.
Everything ENCE wanted to do with the initial.
Does money buy happiness?
Now there's really nothing left, just flashbangs. It's going to be clear lines of sight. There's no smokes to
money buys
off.
kilowatt
So
cases.
massive challenge.
So
and all of Falcons is going to be here immediately.
I guess
Three
you're right.
players going to come through market.
Kyler just at the window. He knows the snap. He's down below him, and he'll take that headshot, but involving himself in that fight. Has brought him down to low HP, and he's cleaned up by Sunpius. 11-4 now for Falcons. You can just see how honed they are when they walk out on
Well,
the
thank you for the 10, bro. Kuss.
Pistol was clean. Every decisive round.
Thank you so much.
Just looks so composed.
I mean, so much of this has been built up. The experience of individual players on Falcons versus the inexperience of ENCE players. And if you look at Falcons, who's performing well? It's
Dankeschön, Bruder.
who's got 4 majors, who's been having a pro career forever at the top. Number 17 best player of 2023. And I know Snappy thinks that's underrated. Sunpius, Madden, these guys have stage experience built up in the ENCE jersey before they swapped over to Falcons. And these are the guys delivering round after round for Falcons.
11-4. And ENCE weak by, very weak. It is a full investment. We need this round. It's done.
Everything they've got in it. Might not be much here. But this team have shown that they can be tenacious.
We're exploding on A.
Fight against those
Magisk
odds,
is
and
there.
here comes that utility.
Magisk can be a mid-runner sometimes. It's scary.
And sprinting towards the bomb site, trying to allow that plant to come in. Utility disrupts the smokes.
Come on, early plant, please.
Looking for a kill through them.
No
Still,
way.
ENCE have got no closer to putting that bomb down until this
push the
point.
smoke,
They're
bruh?
punching those digits through, but it's denied.
Not been a
Boris
plan.
lands those shots right through the smoke, and Madden's got the death sentence.
Bomb
He's
down.
got the knockout blow here. He's inside the ramp, making that flank, and it's a double lineup. Pistol, and Hades brings him out of the round. It's got to be a miraculous clutch here for Hades. He's got a second
Nice
headshot,
try.
but that swing from CT was too quick to handle.
And all smiles from Zonic
It's
as
over.
his team is in perfect position to close out this first map. They're going to have 8 opportunities to do it with a 12-4 lead. ENCE hasn't really been able to get started here on Mirage. This Falcons team has grown throughout this tournament. And at least here on this
Add
first map,
faces
they're
TV. Maybe
too
don't
hot to
chill in
handle
honest chat and get an
France.
anti-cheat for low elo. It's unplayable, bro. My blood is talking to a bot. No. Oh my god. Let's go.
Searching for a way to survive
crazy.
that point here on Mirage. Team Falcons, everything you could want. The AWP, the M4s, And for
Are people cheating on face it?
as they give their last stand here on map 1 of this quarterfinal. It's a good start. Goofy
Good
and Hades
start.
come in with a couple. And Hades will sprint on into that B-bomb side. He realizes he's got a chance with a missed shot. He's not able to connect it onto Madden. And that could be a problem here, because if you let this man stay alive in this kind of form, 17-9.
The two bottom fraggers are down. Oh, wichtig.
Perfect though. And Hades gets rid of him.
They needed that. They needed Hades to step up and hold down the fort because the bomb was dropped way back towards T-spawn. So he had to be a force to be reckoned with and not allow Falcons to get a foothold in before the bomb was brought over.
7 in a row,
Just
bro.
get some Pius.
Need
Happy
it.
to save. Keep those weapons at hand. So ENCE will get on the board for the first time in this second half. They'll bring it up to 5.
Pius links back to the Palace just to save that all, but here's Hades taking matters into his own hands. It's a good shot up on that jumping player of Snappy, and then this play, it works out perfectly.
He just barely spotted him as well.
That's actually incredible one from his POV.
Nice.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Madden
Let's
was
make him
almost into
snap.
safety, and that could have been an absolute nightmare. Bomb goes off. ENCE is on the board. They need 7 more. We've seen some incredible comebacks on this stage over the years. This would be something special. It's Sonic to take a timeout.
Yeah, they've got the timeouts available. Still left over to let the greatest coach have his say. Kubin on the mic as well. He's got to have one hell of a rallying speech at this point.
Laughing, that's good.
Just try and get them in round by round.
The nice thing about Cuban as a coach over on ENCE, him and Glaive very much enjoy working together early on in this ENCE lineup. He's had a lot of help for Glaive as they try and put a playbook together to start things out, a good approach that they're on the same page to get this team underway. It's a work in progress. And right now we're seeing the bumpy road of the ENCE team.
Lock in, bro.
Early utility set up in mid. Madden going for that common peek over the top window smoke.
And just getting advantage, blowing a little gap in the smoke with the ammunition, with the bullets, and finding absolutely nothing. So able to call out to his team that
Pass in the fucking chat, bro. For Gamer Beyond.
wants that duel, but it comes from a different location. Boros shuts
I hope
him
you're
down
cheering for ENCE.
emphatically.
Yeah, and Falcons are now one step closer to closing out this first map. Moments away from silencing ENCE in their opening map of the quarterfinals.
They're gonna lean on Hades again.
Nice shot, he's down. Madden locks that kill through. Glaive is trying to come through Palace, and they tried to lean on a couple of these players, but none of them strong enough at this moment in time. So Pius peers back into the apartments. It's Kylo's to credit a bit of space, but the problem here is the bomb is all the way at top middle. So Goofy must stand tall, and he only manages one. 55 seconds left. Falcons will soon find that bomb as Boros moves deeper and deeper around the corner, putting Kylar into a 1v3 that just seems impossible.
Please,
at the 45-second mark of this round.
Yeah, Snappy just spotted it.
It's too much
He
to
has
ask
to
for.
hurry up. He's checking every single corner. This one needs to be clean. Wrong way he's looking. And Boros is gonna end
man.
it. That's Mirage. First map goes to Falcons.
That's just cringe,
A
bro.
disappointing start to these quarterfinals for them in front of the home crowd.